Hi, I'm Kennedy Rivers with Culture Central, and today I'll be discussing a little bit about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and about 1 in 8 women across the country will develop breast cancer within their lifetime. Every year, more than 300 women are affected by breast cancer across the country. While Caucasian women may have the highest rates of breast cancer overall, when you look up women under the age of 40, women of color have the highest rates of breast cancer amongst young women. In addition, not only are women of color diagnosed at younger ages, but we find that women of color tend to have a more aggressive form of breast cancer. This fact highlights the importance of early detection and prevention. So what is breast cancer? We all have abnormal cells in our bodies that are typically destroyed by our body's own system of checkpoints and policing. But sometimes abnormal cells can slip past one of these checkpoints and go undetected and start to multiply. Cancer is just an example of abnormal cells that have gone undetected and is now starting to multiply. In breast cancers, these cells can develop into lumps or tumors in the breast that could potentially spread to other parts of the body. So what can you do? As mentioned earlier, the key is early detection. Every woman starting at the age of 40 should get a yearly mammogram to check her breasts. Oftentimes, these mammograms can picture things that are developing inside the breast before the abnormality is large enough for a woman to feel a lump. Radiologists also use something called an ultrasound to take pictures of the breast to look for lumps. If someone has a family member who has breast cancer in the past, they may need to start their mammogram screening before the age of 40. For women under the age of 40, it's very important to have your breast checked by your doctor every year during your annual exam. And it's also important to check your breast in the shower or after the shower after every month of your period end to look for any changes. So what are the treatments? Breast cancer treatments typically include surgery, chemotherapy, radiation, and hormone blocking pills. Immunotherapy is also being used to battle breast cancer. Everyone's cancer journey is different, so they can take a look at specific targets on a patient's tumors and develop specific immunotherapies to attack those targets for better responses. Breast cancer is actually more common than you think. For example, we have Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts discovered she had breast cancer while doing a self-exam at the age of 46. She went to the doctor and did a mammogram and ultrasound to discover she had cancer. After 8 rounds of chemo and 1 surgery, she is now cancer-free. Another example is Angelina Jolie. She has a genetic mutation that causes her to have cancer, but she did a preventative surgery to prevent her from having cancer in the future. Diane Carroll is another example we have of celebrities who have breast cancer. She was diagnosed in 1997 and did 9 weeks of chemotherapy. She was then cleared of cancer, but however, in 2019 passed away due to cancer significancies. Breast cancer does not only affect women, it also can affect men. Matthew Knowles also carries a genetic mutation that puts him at high risk and is likely the source of why he developed breast cancer. His particular genetic mutation interferes with those checkpoints that are responsible for kicking out bad cells. When these checkpoints are defective, the bad cells are more likely to go undetected. Another example of men with breast cancer is Richard Roundtree. Roundtree was found a lump on vacation and decided to get it checked out. After his ultrasound, he found that he had cancer and his 5-year battle of breast cancer had begun. Even on campus, we see breast cancer. Recently, Penn State's women's volleyball coach, Katie Schulmacher-Colley, was diagnosed with breast cancer. On Saturday, October 20th, Penn State Volleyball hosted Dick Pink to raise awareness for breast cancer. Although it may be scary to find out you may have breast cancer, it's better to be tested and early and receive treatment and support early on. I'm Kennedy Rivers with Culture Central. Thanks for watching.